Hey, 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 yes, sir, we made it, football fans. We made it to NFL Sunday. It's an NFL Sunday once again. Week one, baby, let's go, let's go. I think the Seattle Seahawks are the team I'm most excited to see. They should be sneaky good. I really like the Seahawks team. They are one of the most interesting teams to me. I think we're going to get pretty real parameter on where the Seahawks could be going this season. The hype train is around the Seattle Seahawks. New head coach and new offensive coordinator. The head coach is pretty good. The offensive coordinator, Ryan Grubb, is smart and experienced. One of the best offensive minds ever in football. Seattle's got a special receiver room, and I'm excited to see Ryan Grubb unleash this group. When you look at this team, you go, yeah, this team can go to the playoffs. I would say this team is going to surprise a lot of people, but you can see, and there's no doubt, there's no question, this team is going to be in contention. You can see it. I'm prepared to say they're an NFC contender this season, and while a lot of you will be sleeping on them, I'll be wide awake. I think they're going to be the biggest surprise in the NFL this season. They top the list of my surprise teams because of what they're doing to bring that smash mouth physical football to Seattle. This season should feel like an absolute turning point for the Seattle Seahawks. A lot of their old faces and some leaders of the franchise have moved on now, and the team has gotten younger as a result. The amount of young talent on both sides of the ball is going to set up this franchise for success. The sky's the limit for the Seattle Seahawks. I really, really like this team a lot. You look at them last season, they finished with a 9-8 record while securing the last wild card spot. They made the playoffs with Geno Smith as their quarterback. Now you add a new head coach to the mix, a new offensive coordinator, and I do expect Mike McDonald and the Seahawks, with all the weapons they have, I do expect them to make a lot of noise with all the weapons that they have. They're going to definitely be a noisy team in the NFC West. I think they're going to make a lot of noise. I'm telling you, the NFC West is loaded this year with three really good teams, the 49ers, the Rams, and the Seahawks. My sleeper team, I'm telling you right now, is the Seattle Seahawks. McDonald comes in as the head coach. That defense is going to be one of the top defenses in the NFC. A little resurgence this year from DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. Devin Witherspoon is growing into his role as a new leader of the defense. And how about the potential emergence of Jackson Smith? Do not sleep on Seattle and watch the NFC West get 1, 2, 3 teams into the postseason. Don't sleep on the Seattle Seahawks. They are refreshed, they are rejuvenated, and they are fast. I think you're going to see balance from this Seahawks team. I think they're going to really be effective and efficient on both sides of the ball. Again, new coach, new offensive coordinator. It's a lot of promise now in Seattle. Seattle fans are hyped up. Geno Smith went from a bust to back up to top 10. This dude has had a hell of a resurgence. They wrote him off and he wrote back. It's a good example that quarterbacks need to be developed and coached well. Also, a system that works for them. They're not a rebuild. This is not a rebuilding project. They have the pieces to win now. They can do some great things. Absolutely 100%. This is a team to keep an eye on. You look at the roster and say, you know what? We'll rely on this quarterback that we have now. You know what? We'll have a quarterback that can get us over the hump. A 34-year-old quarterback, Geno Smith, that can get us over the hump. That's what they need from a quarterback who took his game to new heights and enjoyed a resurgence that few could have predicted. You may remember the time when he looked as if he didn't belong in the NFL. I had already labeled him as a bust. A player having the bust label attached to him can be subjective. Geno saved his career when he joined the Seattle Seahawks. A lot of times, we can better identify a player that could most benefit from a change of scenery. The way he's turned his career around to keep a job in the NFL is impressive. It's utterly impressive. I saw a completely different quarterback, and we can now see that on full display once again with a new head coach, a new play caller, and a bunch of offensive weapons. This is his opportunity right here. This is his opportunity to prove he's as good as he says he is. Defense is ready to bring the physicality back. New blood, 37-year-old head coach in McDonald, who comes in with a defensive scheme that causes fits around the league. And these defenders who are talking from Seattle, saying it is different what they have going on down in Seattle, and for the offensive coordinator job, they go to the University of Washington, they get an offensive mind, an offensive guru, and they hire a college offensive coordinator to come in. Grubb was a guy who last year drew up this offense with Penix at Washington, and they were a smashing success. Washington was a fun team to watch. The vibes right now in Seattle are electric. They have all these weapons nobody is talking about. I have faith in Geno Smith even more now under this new coaching staff. I think they'll put him in a great position to make things happen. He's going to be outstanding. I can't wait to watch this team. I think he's going to have one hell of a year. They're the sleeping giants in the NFL. The excitement and optimism is at a fever level. I like this Seattle Seahawks team. Don't be surprised if they get a wild card spot and they go deep into the playoffs. And don't be surprised if the NFC West is a tight race and it comes down to the final games of the regular season to decide who will win the division title. It's going to be that good in the NFC West. Man, I'm telling you, watch out for this Seattle Seahawks team. Don't play around with this team because this team could sneak up on teams, and I think this team is going to be better than a lot of people anticipate. I have high hopes for this team. I'm high on this team, and I like what they're doing in Seattle, and I like how they put this team together. This team is going to be incredibly fun to watch. This team is going to bring a lot of excitement, and this team is going to be one of those teams that we'll be talking about on Sundays. They're going to be an exciting team, and it's a new look team. I expect players to have a better year, and I expect them to be in the mix when it's all said and done. Hey, thanks for watching, everyone. Thank you for supporting the channel. Really appreciate it. All my football fans out there, please enjoy the games today. Enjoy the games. That's what I'm doing. I'm watching the football games today. I'm ready for the Rams game tonight. Sunday Night Football, Rams, Lions, rematch of the divisional playoff game from a year ago. That's gonna be a good game to look at as well. So there's a lot going on today in the NFL. Hey, football's back, baby. I couldn't be more excited. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.